Their cheers. I'll ask you some about your personal journey too, but I think this is going to kind of come up pretty quickly. So I think it always starts before I think before I think it does. Hi everybody, happy Friday afternoon. It's the 20th, is it? Of the 21st
The
of
20th.
the 20th of December. We are rounding out the new year and we are rounding out the old year and going into the new year. I'm going to challenge everyone. This is what I'm going to call Coaching Corner Coffee. We have Margot, we have Roxy, and we have our client Bridget, and we are all coaches. We're all happy health habits coaches, and we are up to making healthy lifestyle habits second nature. And we live through a belief that creating habits of health and applying the habits of health and letting go of the habits of disease will save and change our lives. And we're all the product of that, right? Um, so this week we're going to share some fun things with you, some wins of the week. We always share with each other, but we thought we'd share with all of you some fun little wins of the week that inspire us to keep going and keep coaching and keep helping other people on the climb up the summit to their optimal health. And I've been talking about muscle mass all week. So Bridget, I don't know, I know you probably don't follow any of this on social media, but I've been talking about the four M's. So metabolism. So what I was going to ask you about today follows what I've been sharing, but metabolism really is driven by muscle mass, right, Roxy and Margot? And muscle mass, it really is in charge of our mobility. So that's the third M, our mobility, right? The more muscle we have, the less muscle we have, the less mobile we become. And then the mobility leads to the mortality. So in fact, if you can Google this too, muscle mass and morbidity or longevity are directly related. So the more muscle mass we have, the more mobility and the more longevity, meaning what does that mean? What does that even mean? Quality and quantity of life, right? So as we become 40 and 50 and into our 60s, we're already doesn't your mind, Margot, you're 70. What are you?
76.
76 now, and Roxy is
I'll be 50 next month.
50 next month. She's gonna be 50, and Bridget,
68.
oh my goodness, no way. And I'm
I don't
54.
even think you knew that.
I know. And as we saying, thank you for telling the truth.
I could have said 50.
No, we just love
No
her.
idea. Can you believe she's 68? Give me a
No, not even close.
Does she look 50? Look at her. She looks like Rocky. She looks like Roxy.
Yeah.
I look older. I look older than you do, Bridget. Anyway,
Oh, stop.
so here's the thing. As we age, the thing is, we are what, ladies? We're thinking about quality and quantity of life. When, and before 50, you're kind of thinking, oh, life is good. But now you're thinking, oh man, I'm taking care of my parents and I'm watching my grandparents, right? Where do they, you know what, end up where, right? You've probably been people are watching and they're taking care of their family members who they're and caretaking their family members, and many are ending up in nursing homes, and the quality and quantity of life goes down, directly correlating with muscle mass, mobility. The less mobile we become, the less mobile we are, the less life we live, guys. And quality and quantity is directly related. So we've been talking all week about, and for months and months and months now, about muscle mass and how important it is. And sustaining it, maintaining it and sustaining it every year after the age of 40. We're losing 3 to 5%, sometimes more, as a natural aging process. And coaches, Roxy and Margot, know this is called sarcopenia. That's a big word for natural muscle loss as we age. So it's important that we sustain that, or to pay attention to our muscle mass as we age. And Bridget was already concerned about this. Bridget is a client of Margot's and a friend of mine, and she was already concerned about this when we started working together. She was having some health issues, and I'll let you tell Bridget, but she's been working with what I've been talking about, which is an essential amino acid and a protein. We got to make sure our essential amino acids are 8 building blocks to muscle synthesis and muscle protection, preservation, and building. So amino acids number one, and then protein, 50 to 90 grams a day is pretty tough to get in. And so we started talking with Bridget about that. And she was concerned, and she wanted to get started doing something to, make a difference that would help her. So tell us, Bridget, how are you feeling before you started working with amino acids, and then you started really paying attention to protein, right? So you made sure to get those things together and really monitor the protein. So what happened? What was life like before you started the amino acids and paying attention to the protein? What did it feel like? What was going on?
Well, before I started taking the amino acids, I was taking supplements, and that was all fine and well, but it didn't prevent me from getting sick for a 1 month long period of time. And in that 1 month long period of time, you're not exercising, you're not living a normal life. I just felt exhausted. I needed something to restart my system. And when I heard you talk about amino acids, and the significance of them in improving your cell structure and also increasing your metabolism, I said to myself, I need some of this. I need this in my life because the supplements I'm taking are not doing it for me. And so when I started the amino acids, along with an exercise program, because that was one thing I needed to get back into, it was it was revolutionary because what it did is it fueled my metabolism. It gave me more energy. I feel energized whenever I do the amino acids. It's like my body now craves them every single day. And the protein powder as well. It's like I do a little workout or I go for a walk and I can't wait to take my amino acids and also my protein because even though I eat healthy, I know for my age bracket, I don't get enough protein. So doing the protein shakes is just amazing. So both of them together are so helpful in my life.
So now you're feeling when you don't take them, what's the difference you're feeling? You don't have, it's the energy is down. Do you have more, feel
Yeah,
like
the
you have more
energy is down. It's not that I
feel more
struggle,
sore?
but yeah, I'm just more energized and I feel that my metabolism is
Mhm.
mo just elevated when I
Mhm.
take the
Did you
amino
have any,
acids.
so an energy, you feel more energy. And did you have
Mhm.
some soreness and stuff? Did you have
I
some soreness,
did, yes. I have,
arthritis kind of
yeah,
feeling?
yes, kind of achy. And with the amino acids, when I take that, when I'm diligent about taking the amino acids, it's just everything internally just feels better. And
Hmm. It's
mhm.
distinctly different. And then the proteins now, are you monitoring how much protein you're getting? Does it make it
Yes,
easier to hit your targets for the
yes,
amount of protein in a day? Yeah.
absolutely,
And and
absolutely.
Bridget, by the way, is a seamstress. So she sits all the time at a sewing machine. So she's like anyone else, right? So she's got her soreness, or we all have sitting disease, right?
Mhm.
And she's, oh boy, sitting at a computer, sitting at a sewing machine. So if you need a seamstress, ooh, she's your girl if you're in Minneapolis area. I don't want to swamp you, but anyway, so you're really noticing a difference in your energy level. And
I
with
am.
a healthy diet, and you'd been working with Margot and myself, and I know over the years of knowing you, you had a good, healthy, balanced diet, really portion controlled,
Yes,
calorie
yes,
controlled. And I
yes.
gotta say bravo, because Margot didn't really have to do much work with you in that area, did you, Margot?
No,
She was,
none, none. She's been doing it.
I've always been cognizant of
mm-hmm,
maintaining a healthy weight and
mm-hmm,
exercising. I think, diet is very important to me, eating the right things. Sometimes it's like everybody, you go a little left from center at times, but then you steer yourself back. It's keeping yourself there. But with the amino acids and the proteins, it's helping me to be more cognizant of
mm-hmm,
what I put in my system.
and
And that
how it
helps
feels.
a lot. And also with the amino acids, I don't have to take as many of the supplements that I used to take either. So that's been
Mm-hmm.
helpful.
Yeah, you had a laundry list of supplements now that
Yes,
really
a
don't really, you just
Mhm.
kind of let them go. So that saves you some money
Yeah.
because you were thinking they
Yeah.
were helping, but they really
And that
weren't.
was
So
a concern too, is
yeah.
okay. Yeah, so this sounds like it's a little more expensive, but it equates in the long run,
Mhm.
because if you're not taking the other supplements at the same level as before, then you do save money, and so then it balances itself out.
Right. So yeah, and you did it. You said, I'm going to do a trial and see how I feel on this versus this. And you
Mhm.
made a decision that was
Mhm.
very helpful. So I
Mhm.
want to just say bravo because thank you for sharing because I think most people we this is a new concept for a lot of people our age because we're not bodybuilders. We're not into the bodybuilding and muscle mass, like weight training and things like that. So it's good for us to hear from someone your age. The other thing is we're constantly, we work with a lot of people, right, Roxy and Margot, that need to and want to lose weight. But what I love about you, Bridget, is that you are what you just said. You are proof that weight management and weight maintenance is a skill set. And
Yes.
if we keep control our portions, our timing, our calorie control in the lane, like bowling, right? If we keep it in between the bumpers on the lane, then we can manage a healthy weight over time. Most people in the country, 75% of us are trying to get to the healthy weight before we can learn to manage it, Bridget. And you are a rock star because very few people, I want to say maybe 10% of the population actually know how to manage a healthy weight at this point. So bravo to you. Thank you for sharing that too. That was an extra bonus. So thank you for sharing. I appreciate this a lot. And we are trying to educate our clients about the importance of the muscle, not just building, but sustaining what we've
Mhm.
got and then
Mhm.
building on it. So
And
Margot,
it's
I'm sure, is working with you on how to increase resistance as well and make sure you get that exercise routine in. And
Yep.
as
She's
Margot,
so ahead of me already.
we all we all have to improve, right? Thank you, Bridget, for sharing. I know you have
You're
to go.
so welcome. All
Get
right,
back to
let's
your
go.
sewing machine. Thank
All
you,
right.
thank you.
No, not today. All right.
Oh,
Thank
yes.
you.
Have a great
Bye-bye.
day. Margot, Roxy, I would love for you to share a win of the week if you have one. I know we always shout in the closet and we inspire each other all day long, but I thought today, Coaching Corner Coffee, we could just share a win of the week we had with ourselves or our clients, something we're excited about for somebody that brought us joy. Do you have anything, Roxy, do you want to start or Margot?
Uh, okay, I start. Or
Okay.
yeah, well, I've been drinking. Today it's my ninth day drinking water, and uh I start just because it's really hard for me to keep it. Drinking water now in the winter.
Did you say 90-day challenge you started or
It's ninth day. No, 9 days.
you're on 9 days. Okay.
I'm always trying. Not trying, but sometimes in the winter I don't really feel like I'm thirsty.
Yeah.
And I said if I don't just make this challenge, that really like not force me, but really keep me focused in what I have to do.
Yes.
And I just said, let's do it. So one day for another day, I said I have to do this because one day I do really good. Like sometimes I can 80 ounces or more, and the next day is like I'm not thirsty at all. So and then I say, okay, if I do this challenge, I'll keep myself accountable and others, and let's do it. So that's my win of the week.
And
So
what do you do to hold yourself accountable? You post it every day that you
I
did it?
posted every day, and I told them to just drink water, and I always tell them start with water. So now I just do it myself. I start with my cup of water, and then I keep the rest of the day drinking water. Not all the time I really post like I'm done, but I'm always make sure that I finish my water.
You
So
finish it. I got my tea today and this counts because it's caffeine free.
yeah. So, but
And do you have a client? Do you have a client that's been benefiting that someone's excited about your
yes,
changes that you're making?
yes. I think many people is like me. They don't feel like they want to drink water. And yeah, they always text me, oh, I'm doing fine, thank you. And I was like, oh, okay. So
So
that
it's a camaraderie. They help you and you help them, and
yes, yes. So I really love it. Like they're doing it, and sometimes they tell me like they feel a lot better, because sometimes at this time, even the hair and your skin feel it. Like I mean, like, and that's a baby. That's a baby cup, or I don't know.
oh yeah, it's a small cup.
It looks like a baby. So
It's a sippy cup with my tea in it.
yeah.
So
Well,
you're having fun because you're helping other people to be more accountable to their
oh,
water too,
oh
right?
yeah, yeah, and I mean, it really keeps me focused in doing it. I mean, I do still a lot of the other habits, but the water it's something really, I mean, difficult for me in the winter.
Difficult for you. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm rocking it.
You're rocking Roxy. You're rocking it. How about you, Margot? Do you have a win of the week personally, or do you have a client that you have an exciting somebody
Actually,
who
I've got a couple of them. One is a gal that I've been working with for quite a while, and she has a real hard time just understanding the concept of staying on program and the importance and what happens when you go off. And she is someone who is very social. She travels a lot. She goes out for dinners, and so it's hard not to have that pastry at a meeting or that cookie at a church Bible
You're
reading or
right.
whatever. And well, this week she went on a Christmas trip to Nashville, and she was gone for 4 days. For 4 days, she texted me what she was eating, what she was giving up, what she wasn't having. She was so totally aware of everything that was around her and how tightly she stayed to the program and how thrilled she was that she had the opportunity to go away and spend time and not come home putting on weight.
oh
So
that
that was cool. It's just her awareness coming. The other one was a
so
gal
she
who,
gained so she was sounds like she was gaining confidence that she could actually have self-control and
yes,
and
yes,
and
that she
and,
could, and that
mhm.
what she paid attention to mattered.
Mm-hmm.
That it really counted that she didn't have that cookie or
Uh-huh.
that she didn't have that bread in the morning or
Mm.
something that she shouldn't have.
Aware, we all, it's such a win, isn't it, Roxy, when we're aware of things, and then we're able to make choices that serve us, and how great that feels.
Yeah.
She must
Yeah,
be on cloud nine.
you could tell how proud she was because she was texting, like I say, every day. This is
She
what
was
I
so
had for
proud of
breakfast.
herself.
Oh yeah. And
Yeah.
she should be. She should be. And I'm definitely, now she's home, I'm gonna celebrate her. But my
Yeah.
other one
So
is a
yeah, so
gal,
self-respect. We get our self-respect back when we do what we said we were gonna do, right?
yeah, yeah. But this is a gal who's been doing very well. And people at work have been noticing she's lost weight. She's lost 30 pounds and she's got a little ways to go, not too far, but she's been feeling good. But I could tell she's kind of been down. Well, the other day, she went out for the first time shopping for some new holiday outfits with a girlfriend of hers.
Wow.
And all of a sudden, her girlfriend looked at her in the fitting room. She had tried on dresses and she had taken in sizes that she had before. And she had to have the girl go back and get her a lower size. And she's standing in front of me and she started crying. And her girlfriend got, are you okay, Les? What's going on? What's the matter? Are you all right? And she goes, I can't believe it. And we can't believe what? And she said, it's the first time I've looked at myself in a full length mirror since I started the program. And she said, oh my God. She said, I look so good. She said, it's one thing that I'm getting my clothes a couple sizes smaller, but she said, I really look good in them. And she said,
That's
I
so
haven't
exciting.
felt that in years.
That's the best feeling. I remember that.
Yeah,
No, right?
yeah, I felt so good for her. It was awesome. It was awesome. And the last touch of the
To
week,
feel good about yourself and your own skin. It's just such a, ooh, it's so yummy, right?
well, and to realize you really have accomplished something
Yes.
and you're not done.
Yeah.
And she realizes that. She said, it was the first time I really realized this is forever, that this
Mm-hmm.
isn't just what I'm doing now to lose the weight, but
It's a lifestyle.
everything about it, the habits I've learned and what I'm doing is my lifetime.
She learned that her habits that she's learning are sustainable and they're easy and they're not a hardship.
No, no, she said,
Yes.
I said, have you been feeling like it's difficult or she said, not at all. She said,
Yeah.
very, very simple.
I love to
And
see my friend.
yeah, and the biggest, like she said, one of the other pleasant surprises was realizing she's not really spending any more money doing this,
Yeah.
getting healthier, but she traded off what she was spending at the grocery store before.
She's
The
not spending more
product
money.
she knows is healthy
Mm-hmm.
and she loves it. She loves it. But and just in closing, I have to say what a treat it was to turn on my TV and to go to YouTube for something I was looking for on my TV and see Dr. Wilcoxon and our Habits of Health group on YouTube, that I know other people are going to the same channel for things, that thousands of people go on that channel. And to see you and to see our group on there talking about all the positive sides of
Mm-hmm.
having
Mm-hmm.
healthy habits. It's just, it blew me away. It just was wonderful to
So,
see.
Margot, what you're talking about is everyone. Our habit. We have a Wednesday group. We call it Happy Health Habits Happy Hour, and I record them and we put them on YouTube. I would love to say we have thousands of people. So we don't have a ton of traffic on those, Margot, but I'm going to put the link tree in after we're done today, so people can go to the YouTube channel and they can subscribe and they can listen to our conversations that we have every Wednesday.
Yeah. The
How
thing
we
is, it's
inspire.
there for them. It's
Yeah.
available. It's
Yes.
available. And that's what's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yes, I will. I love that you brought it up because it is available. We just have to tell people that it exists, and then they can
Yeah.
go back and watch what we know our conversation was. They can watch
And
the wins
share
of the
it.
week. Yeah, yeah. The topics of the week, the discussion, the wins of the week, and yeah, it's available to anyone anytime. So I'll make sure we put the links in the comments and then just share it with everybody because what we say inside of our group on Wednesday, we need the world to know, which is why I invited you ladies today to a coaching corner coffee here to be out loud and proud because Roxy, what you've done with your life, we started working together 4 years ago, right? Was it 4 years ago?
In March will be February. Then yeah, it will
It'll
be.
be 4 years ago. And she just wanted to fit in her dress for her event. And that's all she wanted. And now her whole life has changed. What's changed? You just wanted to fit in a dress. And then what happened, Roxy?
Yeah, I just told her, you promise me like I can have two dress sizes less for this date. And she said yes. And I was like, are you sure? Because I'm not moving. I can really exercise and all my body aches. Are you sure? And she's like, yes. And if you do it
Yes.
right, and I was like, okay. Yeah, but
Mhm.
this journey has been amazing. I really recover my health, recover my joy, and find my purpose. You know that I always really like the healthy lifestyle, but I didn't know how to really offer it to others because I only got what I needed for me. And
Right.
and now it's like here you can also do it and benefit, and also the growth, the personal growth. I mean, like, I really left my comfort zone and I was very shy at the beginning and sort of here I am now.
Roxy, you're just like everyone else. You just start out, I just want to lose some weight. I just want to fit into the dress. And all of a sudden, did you hear her, Margot? She said she found joy. She found
Yeah.
self-respect. She found dignity and purpose. Now she has a purpose that she's excited about and helping
She's
other
doing
people.
a cooking class.
Oh, I know. You're
She
doing
does
a
a
cooking
cooking
class.
class.
And now, I mean, we are just dreaming about our future. So, in that didn't happen before, you know. And
No.
so this program really make us dream again and help others to do the same. So it's
Mhm.
been fantastic for my life, really. I'm so
Mhm.
grateful for this.
And just so you know, everybody out there, we all of us come to in the muck. We're in this place where, you know, we just can't get unstuck, unstruggling, we can't get happy, we can't get healthy, we can't get unstuck, and that's okay. If that's where you're at, that's where everyone starts, right, Roxy and Margot?
Usually, yeah.
Margot,
Yeah.
yeah, Margot's story in short, right? She was not only sick, but she was dying, and 110 pounds, and 10 years later, she is living a healthy lifestyle and having her joy and her purpose, just like Roxy, right?
Yeah. And
It's
haven't put any of the weight back on
yes,
in 10
yes.
years.
Wow, bravo, bravo.
Yeah.
And seriously, how many people do we meet like Bridget that actually know how to manage weight for life? Very few.
She's the
Most of us.
easiest client I have.
She
Without a
is
doubt.
the top 5% of this whole country who knows innately how to manage a healthy weight. The rest of us we don't even know how to lose weight and keep it off, let alone how to manage a healthy weight, which is one of our 6 macro habits of health, how to manage a healthy weight. First, you have to get there, right, guys?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
then you got to really go to the mat and learn how to master the art of sustaining a healthy weight. It's an art, right? And Margaret, you've made a lot of changes in
Oh,
the way you do
unbelievable.
things in 10 years. It would, like Roxy, it's unrecognizable, your life from 10 years ago.
Oh, completely.
Yeah.
Completely. All the way around. All
Yeah.
the way around. Not just the weight I lost, but the health I gained.
Mhm.
The health I gained. That's
Mhm.
the biggest.
The health you gained and the life you live.
Yeah.
One of our other fellow coaches, Sharon, said the other day, when you are well, when you're healthy, the health you gain, what you just said, Margot, when you have health, you have 1,000 dreams, don't you?
Ah, yeah. Yeah.
And when you are sick, you have only one dream.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's true.
One. And what's that dream, ladies?
To get healthy.
Healthy.
To be healthy.
Yeah.
So I'll never forget that when she said that, because that is so true. And I'll tell you what, I have goosebumps right now because you ladies are just the tip of the iceberg. There's so many of us that have the same story, different flavor, same story.
Yeah.
We started with just wanting to fix the pain and the problem, and we ended up with a purpose and a passion and a life that we never intended in living, right? It's crazy.
True. Oh, I
So,
think for myself, when I like right now, I'm going through an issue with my angry esophagus, but I have no fear of it anymore because
no,
I know everything else about me is healthy
yeah,
and that whatever I have going on, whatever challenging me can be worked through because I have the strength of my immune system to
and
fight
the
it off
habit.
and to make it work and the habits to go forward.
Exactly. The habits of health. You have the habits
Yeah.
of health. What most people are still suffering and struggling and stuck in this habits of disease, right? And they are two different things. So what we have, guys, for anyone out there listening, we have a system. It's a recipe that's literally bulletproof. I like to say it's a prescription as if written by God, a bulletproof prescription for thriving in your life, not losing weight, but thriving in your life. If you need to lose weight, that's a byproduct. You want to thrive in your life, not survive your life. So many people surviving their lives right now. How about we switch to wanting to thrive? How about that?
Yeah.
Right? The system we have that we're using, the Habits of Health system, is a literal prescription recipe for success: strategy, structure, support, simplicity, safety, and sustainability. Those are the 6 S's that we need to mix all together to bake the cake of success, guys. So that's what we have. If you are sick, stuck, struggling, and sick to death of being sick to death, please let's connect with Margot, Roxy, any of the other coaches that we have. Let us help you out of that situation, give you the recipe. There's a secret ingredient. The secret sauce is you can't do it by yourself. And you can't make the recipe by yourself. We've tried. Ladies, did we try by ourselves to do it our own way?
Yeah.
Too many times.
Yeah. Does independence work? Did your way work, Roxy? Was your way working?
No, of course not. I mean, it worked for a little bit, but then I was like,
Yeah.
just go
Yeah.
back to eat cake. So no.
I'll go back and eat cake because my way isn't working, so I'm just gonna go eat cake. Hey, Margot, did you ever say to yourself, I know what to do, I just need to do it?
Oh, many times.
No.
Many times. And I didn't have a clue. I didn't have till I came across Dr. Anderson and Habits of Health. I didn't have a clue.
Right.
And I grew up in the food industry.
Oh,
And I was sure. But what you said earlier is so important because, yes, I lost weight, but I gained so much more.
you
By
gained health.
changing
You
my
gained your life.
habits,
Yeah.
I gained my life. And I can keep the weight off because I learned how to do it.
Yeah.
And that's the key to all. That's the most important part as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. When we learn
don't
habits
have-
of health, it's happy.
Yeah, I don't have a question about what I'm going to do today or tomorrow or the next day when it comes to my nutrition, because I learned that.
Yep.
And by learning that, it's allowed me to have a life.
Yeah. Healthy habits are happy. They're not deprivation and they're not hardship.
No.
They're happy.
No,
And we when we diet, we're deprived. But when we are when we're happy with our healthy habits, we're liberated, right? Remember Mari said that last week or 2 weeks
Yeah.
ago? I'm liberated. I'm not deprivation. I'm in liberation. So let's just liberate ourselves, right, for the 2025. Let's liberate ourselves. I give everyone permission to come alive in 2025 or thrive in 2025, whatever you want it to be. But I want to just say there's many of us that are doing this. There is a reset challenge, brain and body reset challenge starting on January 1. I'm inviting everyone. It's for everyone, and it is free. And I think it's 28day.com or something. I'll go ahead and put it in the chat. But what is it? It's 28 days 28dayreset.com. 28dayreset.com. Go and sign up for it. I signed up for it yesterday. 28dayreset.com, and it's free. And it's going to be all of us who want to thrive in 2025, who will want to sustain and maintain a healthy life, or want to regain a healthy lifestyle and not start another diet. Okay, it's a brain body rest and reset challenge. It's not going to be a lose 5 pounds in 5 days thing. It's about how to thrive, how to master all 6 macro habits of health. You start where you will. You'll see, go read about it. It's free. Now, I want to say that all are invited. That starts January 1. There's something about free, guys. Free is great, except for the fact that usually free people don't do. If you sign up for a personal trainer, you typically feel obligated to go. If you pay the tuition at a school to get the master's degree, you're typically showing up because you've paid. So free is good, but free is also bad. if you commit to yourself and like you paid for this, and you work it like you paid $1 million for it, it will change your entire life. I guarantee you. Apply yourself to what you learn and what you're learning and who you're learning with, and it will change your life for free. So I want to see that blow up. I want to see everybody on it. And then know that if you're out there and you're on a weight loss medication now, trying and struggling to lose weight, you're on the weight loss medication. I've also been talking about that all week long. I took the lid off about it. I am not on my high horse and I am not in judgment. But if you are on a weight loss medication, I will take this time to say we have to talk about muscle mass and we have to talk about nutrient density, right, Roxy and Margot, because we've got to make sure we're getting the right nutrients and the right amount of protein for our muscles. And we have a whole different nutritional strategy for all of you, a support system and tools and that we can come up underneath you and aside you and help you through that, so you are sustaining your muscle mass through, with the medication, so that is not a problem for you that you're creating as you're losing weight with those. So please let us know if you're having struggle or trouble, if you're considering it or considering to consider, because we want to give you some more information and some important tools around how to help yourself not just become skinny, but become healthy. Okay. And so that being said, please think about what you want to thrive with 2025. We're here for you. And Roxy can do it and Margot can do it at 76 and 50 and 54. If we can do it, so can you, right? Master a healthy lifestyle. So thank you very much. Anything you want to say in closing, Bridget and Margot and Roxy?
No, I just
No,
want to
just
try them and this will be there. So
the
just
best
Awesome.
gift you
join
can
us
give yourself
you
this
know, that's-
holiday season is the gift of health.
The Roxy will be there loud and proud and out there living large. The best gift, Margot, you said you can give to yourself this season is the gift of health. If you have your health, you have 1,000 dreams. If you are sick, you only have one dream, and that's the gift, health. So have a great day, everybody. Thank you for being here. And if you listened this long, bravo to you. Have a great day and a wonderful weekend. Love you.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.